Hi, this is Tara Long, your galactic tour guide for those of us who are here visiting on this lovely Earth planet and we really feel like we don't belong here. And that's okay. I know we all have this sense of, I think as humans, we naturally want to fit in, we want to belong somewhere. But there is a reason why you are here, and there's a reason why you feel like you don't belong. And it is an opportunity for you to actually own your galactic energy, your alien energy, because it's different and it's special. I mean, we're all special, right? In our own right, every soul on this planet. And we are here for a very special reason, to really make a deep impact. But before we can do that, we need to really own the bigness, the intensity of the energy that we came in with, this really ancient galactic energy. So if that's you, that you are who I'm talking to. Although this episode really can benefit anyone who has ever felt like they have had a hater, right? Haters gonna hate, but you don't have to. And that's what this episode is about. So before we get started, let's take our deep breaths, whether you are watching this on our YouTube channel or listening on the podcast. Either way, if you can close your eyes, great. If not, no worries. Just bring yourself into this space in this moment. And take a nice deep breath. 2 more. I want you to feel this subtle energy that comes in and out with each breath. Breathing all the love in and all the love out. Okay, just knowing that, connecting with your higher self, knowing that you're going to get exactly what you need to get by listening or watching today's episode. And feeling gratitude for giving yourself this time. It's very precious. I acknowledge you for it. So welcome. And yeah, before we get into our, haters gonna hate topic, I do want to just mention I'm not an astrologer, but I know it's Mercury retrograde, and I know that means it's can be time to slow down, go inward a little bit, let go of all the old stuff, and start creating the new stuff. But in order to do that, we need to have another layer or level of self-love and self-acceptance unconditionally. And when you feel like you cannot be who you are in the world, whatever that means for you, it's painful. It's not aligned, right? If you're afraid to say something, say your truth, to share an insight, to behave or be the way that you want to be, because you're afraid that it could be as extreme as you're afraid you might be disowned by your family or your friends, or you're going to be an outcast in society. Well, better to be a so-called outcast and be living a happy, fabulous, amazing, peaceful, thriving life than to try to fit into a box that just isn't you. And so today we're going to talk about how we do that, it can be baby steps, right? Slowly stepping outside of that comfort zone. And if you have come to this planet and you really feel like you don't belong, and you really feel like, you have you're from another planet, right? You have an alien energy. And if you've listened to me before, that's my experience. And it took me a long time to be able to say that to other people in the world, right? Because the looks. But I kept getting guidance, right, from my higher self, my guides, and myself, to say, who cares? WTF? Who cares what people think about you, Tara? You are here to serve this community, and in order to do that, you're gonna have to step up. And you can get to a place and a point when you completely love and accept all that you are and own that, and you live that every day, and you have that conviction in your daily life, then you're not going to be attracting the haters anymore. You're not going to be attracting the people who those people won't even be able to see you, right? So I want to share with you a review. Well, I'm going to share with you something else. Let's see if you can see my finger. This one, my little, my fourth finger there. Yesterday I was rushing in the morning. I was putting away my NutriBullet after making my shake, and I was closing the cabinet, and I hooked it, on the little cabinet thing, and just bent it all the way back. Oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. And immediately I was like, Tara, slow down. Slow the F down right now. It's time to slow down. It's time to be with who you are, with the energy that you are. And just relax. Relax into the beingness and let go of the doingness. So that, I know, is a greater message for you right now. I was just talking to my coach earlier, and she's getting the same exact validating messages right now. So just slow it like way down. If you slow it down even more. And that just means have awareness in your actions through your day, your intentions. Why are you doing something? Why are you here? What words are you speaking? Right? Words are very powerful. And I'm going to share with you a place that my process of working on accepting and loving something about myself, a piece of myself, a part of myself, that was reflected to me in a particularly scathing review that I got on Yelp. I don't really go on my Yelp business page that much. Clearly, I hadn't been since like May. And so I went over there, and it was a 1-star review about acupuncture, because I am still an acupuncturist, and I actually just sent out my email to all of my acupuncture clients and patients here in Honolulu that those services are going to be ending at the end of 2017, and that's actually going to be another podcast episode, because that transition has been really cool and interesting and challenging. But I finally did it. I set a date, so no more acupuncture at the end of this year. But anyway, so I had a woman who came in back in May for acupuncture, and I don't want to focus on the details or go into the story around it because it doesn't matter. But she did come in for acupuncture, and I saw her twice, and I remember thinking, this woman, she came to me originally for coaching, for life coaching, and we did our complimentary session, and I thought, yeah, I don't want to coach this woman, right? It was a feeling, it wasn't resonating. I could really sense or tell that she was really afraid of life in general and had a lot of fear and insecurities just around being, literally just being in the world, and chemical sensitivities and so forth. And I thought to myself, yeah, I would rather not see her again. But of course, when I'm with someone, I'm fully present, giving them my attention, helping them in the very best way that I can. But anyway, this review was awful, and it talked about the acupuncture and the way that I was dressed, and I mean, we live in Hawaii, so, I wear tank tops and stuff to work, and she was a more conservative woman and thought that was unprofessional, and this is really, really hard for me to share with you, not hard, but, she commented on my weight, and that it wasn't attractive with the clothes that I was wearing. And the review was so really just hateful, and I just could feel like her pain and her misery, because what would it take for a person to go and write a review like that for another person? It really takes someone who's in a lot of pain. And so immediately I thought, gosh, I really feel sorry for this person who sees life this way, and thinks that I would intentionally ever harm her or anyone. But also I was hurt, everything came out. I was very hurt around what she said, not about the acupuncture, because I know that I'm a great acupuncturist, and I have great results and great feedback with that. So I didn't care about that, because I wasn't triggered by that, because I'm so solid and confident in my ability as an acupuncturist, right? But when she commented on my weight, that was what triggered me. And I thought, oh man, I have some work to do there, right? As most women, honestly, if we're all honest with ourselves, most women in this world have body image issues, just from the way that our society is and our society works, right? So it's another opportunity for me to deeply love and accept myself exactly as I am, and that was really my sort of teaching moment, was that. And then I was able to really send her divine love, Ho'oponopono prayer, which I talk about all the time, the I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And within 24 hours, it had resolved itself from me doing that work. But so this piece of really owning who you are in the world, and of course this wasn't around my, the kind of pivot I'm doing in my business, the rebranding I'm doing in my business from acupuncture to galactic tour guide, right? To coaching people who feel like aliens, who are freaking aliens on this planet. Like, come on, Of course there's going to be people who, think I'm nuts or whatever. And I have gotten some comments like that, right? And so it's just my opportunity to go, to take a stand and say, no, this is why I'm here. It's absolutely why I'm here. And when you do that, it is so amazing, the people that come out to support you and say, yes, I feel that way. Oh my God, thank you so much for talking about this. No matter what it is, there are multiple people on this planet who are experiencing that and who need your help, right? And so when you play small and hold on to your story about being afraid because people won't accept you or disown you, it's only the acceptance of yourself that isn't there. So I want to ask you, where can you completely love and accept yourself? If you think about a trigger, someone saying something to you that would trigger you, or a family member or a close friend saying, oh my God, you're nuts. Do you really think that, if you're holding yourself back and you're not sharing an insight, or you're not sharing something in a moment where you feel like, oh, that's the truth. That's my truth in this moment. So where can you share that truth? Where can you take baby steps to say, you know what? Maybe I feel ashamed. Maybe I feel like it's too risky and I don't want to do it. Can you say to that part of you, it's okay, I love you anyway? I love the part of me who feels like it's too risky to share that right now. That's okay. Take your baby steps. Take your time to really feel into, when the right time is for you. And you'll know when it is. And I challenge you to say something like that to one person in your life, or to write it down, or to leave an iTunes review and let me know, or a YouTube comment, let me know. Like, what is your truth right now that you're too afraid to share with another? So what we can learn from these moments, from our quote unquote haters, is what's triggering you and what can be looked at, what can be loved. Where are you not totally fully loving and accepting yourself? And then also what's not yours, right? Like, this woman clearly was not in a great place, and even talking to my coach, she mentioned entities kind of coming in and out for this woman because she's not connected or grounded, right? So therefore it's easy for entities to kind of come in and out. And I know I've talked before about not really ever having experience with negative entities. Thank all the gods, that I haven't. I'm so happy about that. Thank Source. Thank, the energy that I hold. I'm grateful for that. But I know that it's out there. And that felt true for me, that this woman just wasn't grounded enough. So what's not yours? What can you say? You know what? That isn't mine. I send you love. I send you, blessings and healing around this for yourself, and completely detach yourself, right? So where can you learn and where can you detach? And when it's time, send the love, send the divine love, send the Ho'oponopono, and then send your own love from your own heart when you can do that. So, and another thing I said to myself when I was reading that review and being really hurt in the moment was, this is not a person. I think I heard this from David G, actually, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't invite this woman into my home. I wouldn't have her over for tea. We wouldn't be friends. There's no way, no way I would want to spend time with this person and invite her into my home. So why would I let her take up any space in my head or my heart, right? It's just, think about the source, think about where it's coming from. And if it's coming from someone you absolutely love and respect, that's okay too. It's not you have created this trigger reflection for you to love yourself more, and be sure to remember what part of it is not yours, right? It's their stuff. It's not your stuff. Because again, you don't have to attract the haters. And the more you love yourself and cultivate this amazing relationship with yourself and are solid and know, hey, I've got my own back no matter what. I'm here. I've got my back. I'm connected to, I am infinite energy source, all that is. There is nothing that can change that. So sit in that for a moment. Sit in that ease. I want you to sit in the space of your infinite nature, of your infinite beingness, that nothing can change that ever. Not any comment, not any person, not any experience. You are this, you are that. Hold that, sit in that space and love and accept yourself unconditionally, the persona that you are in this lifetime. And then also the infinite nature that you are, right? You can bring that into your human body right now. Connect with that in every moment. That is a choice you get to make. And only you can make that choice. Only you can make that choice for yourself to say, you know what, I'm going to stand up and say what my truth is. And just feel the ease of that. It's easy. It's easy. When it's easy, right? It really is. And I want you to own that ease with which you can live your life. So, for you, I challenge you, I invite you to say your truth, leave your truth in a comment, say it to a friend, someone that maybe the first time it's someone that you know will accept, like me, right? And cheer you on and encourage you. That's your challenge. Okay, so quick announcements before we go. I hope this episode was helpful for you. I really am here, holding space for you just energetically if that's what you need. And if you'd like to reach out, you can do that as well. I'm going to tell you 4 ways right now, 4 things that are coming up that are exciting, that ways that you can connect directly with me. The first is the second iteration of my Rise online class, Rise Your Soul is Calling. So if you are ready to answer the call, or even if you're ready just to explore what that call is, to explore your next best steps, right? To really making that deeper impact in the world that you came here to make. Even though you feel like you don't belong here, that's okay. That's all right. There's millions of us. And so that's going to be coming in September. You can enroll in that online masterclass. It's going to be live. There's going to be 2 options, a Wednesday and a Saturday option for you to take it. You can go to wideawakenedhealing.com/rise with Tara. wideawakenedhealing.com/rise with Tara, Tarah. I'll put it all in the show notes. Number 2, we just started the Flower of Life Academy, and we had a great session this past Saturday. It is a group session where we come together and we rise together. If you would like to get a consult to see if it would be right for you, I'm really calling in the energy of people who maybe aren't quite there yet, but they want to be there. They want to explore what this next step of their life is. Maybe they're in a 9-to-5 job they are not happy with right now, but they're ready to take the next step. Maybe you just want to come out of the alien closet and you're ready to take that next step. Sign up for a consult with me. It's a complimentary consult at calendly.com/Charalong. Again, it'll be in the notes. calendly.com/Charalong. Whew, I know this is a lot today. Number 3, the 29 signs you're probably an alien, free guide, free checklist. wideawakenedhealing.com/29 signs. And last but not least is the Girlfriends event coming up in Honolulu on Saturday, August 26th. If you are in Honolulu, please go to brandykianajoe.com/girlfriends. Again, it will be over on the blog on wideawakenedhealing.com. All the show notes, all the links, everything you need will be there for you, and you can join me and two other amazing ladies. We're co-hosting this event, Summertime Hotness. It's going to be connecting. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun and pampering for, it's just for women. Sorry, men, but that's just this event. And that's what's going on in my world. Let me know what's going on in yours. I wish you so much love and aloha, and we'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.